This is one of the key plays in the game, even though it occurred early. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and go for it. They're going to try and throw. And he's got it. This man is incomplete. And he gets this one across midfield for the first down to the 46. A big run tonight on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. He'll look to throw. It's complete. Looks right. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Raiders have an extra point tying this thing up.
For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them hands, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can be. That was incredible.
Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson. It's up and good. So this team's matched touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Taking about 7 yards deep. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
25-yard line. First play of the drive is success, 19 yards. The CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but man, his first step is so quick too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast, the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
First and 10. McDonald. This is incomplete. You know, I watched film yesterday. You told me to watch his feet. For whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that front.
And you always love it when an ex-defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
But you're good.
Well, I try. All right, I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are a little bit exactly what you described. Footwork that led to the incompletion.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again. McDonald. Max Crosby. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. too long. We can't say that there. He had no time to do much of anything.
And this came from the edge. And those pass rushers, they have so many tricks in the trade to get around blockers. They have a lot of tools in their kit. This was pure speed and athleticism on this play, though. And they could barely get a glove on before he got the quarterback on the ground.
And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10. 6-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And that last drive so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people are focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protections. And now, defensively, you've almost got to get down to those blocks like your sprinter. Get low to those guys on offense and find a way to throw them or around them to get into the face of the pass.
Easier said than done. Way easier said than done.
They've got to try something to bring down the pass cut.
A good run got set on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Here's Jacobs. 3 yards takes him to the 45.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making a big-time play?
Here, 6 DBs on 3rd and inches.
Daring them to run the ball.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride complete. And he scores. Big play there. His 5th touchdown of the year. And the Raiders have taken the lead. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play that would have made as a rookie. Because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Carlson down to kick this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line.
I think it's ready. It's my turn.
Decision loses him about 40 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
Well, I can't eat now. I'm eating. I'm playing the game.
What?
Set to begin.
I can't eat now. I'm playing the game.
So what was the formula to get them down the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
What quarter are you in?
Started.
What?
Second quarter.
The previous run good for 9. Here's 2nd
I'll put it in the microwave.
And he'll get it up to the 30-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? Second and manageable. Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down. And that's exactly what he did.
Throwing on first down. McDonald. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
2nd and 2.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around the bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out, or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Now this one over the middle, into the hands of his tight end complete. And he's got as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 41-yard line. To give him 17 yards that time as they'll move the chains. So here's a first and 10 now in territory at the 41. Here's second and 10. First thrown out for the backup Kaepernick. He'll get this into the hands of Van Jefferson. Crosses right out of bounds. The catch and run good for 24 yards. One of the ways to keep receivers alive in the play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he is, the open guy. Nice catch. How did he miss it? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow incomplete. During film study, that's where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it. 6 points go by the wayside on that one. Throwing again on second and 10. McDonald will screw by Jefferson. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Gets him down about the 2-yard line, knocking on the door. Give him 4 on the carry there at second and goal. From the 2 now, second and goal. They'll try to run he pushes forward, but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down about the 1. 2 straight shots on the ground, now in third. Do you go to the air? I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going to play action since you ran it twice. I don't think the second down is a time to take action. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory. This is a long drive offensively. Would you hate to end this with just 3 points? Does it feel like during a ball game you have certain narratives going on and there's certain drives that seem to take on just a bit more importance than others? This feels like one of those, doesn't it? To me, 3 points here, a major letdown. This is the time to go and put 6 on the board. I'm not sure he pushed the line forward. And indeed he did not. They stopped him. A chance to get some momentum here in the second quarter, getting their first trip into the red zone, but unable to get it across. And if I'm the head coach, sure you feel some disappointment, maybe a little bit of deflation there because you didn't get it in, but I'm going straight to rah-rah. All right, guys, we didn't get it this time. It's only the second quarter. We'll be back. Let's get it later on. I want to keep this team up. I don't want them to feel like they've let everyone down. Positive. Got to be positive in this situation. It's too early to think that you're not going to have a chance to win this game. He'll let this guy beautiful yards. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off the 32nd. And they have possession. And they have it at the 38-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff would be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take his feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
That was dangerous. Throw it into coverage, almost picked, but instead they'll keep it on second down.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
He is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they're dealing 3rd and 11.
This defense really flew around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
The Rams clear the nickel set for down. Operating for the gun. McDonald escaping the pressure right. And he fires right intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it. It's almost like you can see the frustration on his face. 4 interceptions last week. We talked about him week. What did he do wrong? And another one here in the first half.
And you can understand the frustration. You actually feel his pain a little bit. But the worst thing he can do is what you're seeing right now, showing the other team that he's frustrated. All they're going to do is double their efforts to make him even more frustrated. He's got to gather himself, compose himself, and keep fighting.
They talked a lot about erasing that loss last week, getting back in the win column. We'll see how he responds. And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32.
Jacobs, the ball carrier. He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now.
We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter. 14-7. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando. The coach, he'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You'll coach from both sides of the line. No doubt. You're stuck with me in this Earlier this half, you're wondering how the defense was going to handle him defensively. Were they going to bottle him up at different levels, so to speak, is what you said. What have you seen so far?
Because it feels like in every play, if you're watching this in the film room, when you clicked off the film or stopped it, you would see 11 shirts of that same color right there in the frame trying to tackle it. That's what you're looking for.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. As he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Rams get the football in outstanding field position. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Gonna give this time to Taylor, and he'll be taken down at the 34. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if that's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of run. All right, it was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The play is still open for the coordinator.
On 2nd down, here's Cameron. Just not much a quarterback can do this. The pressure is in his face almost instantaneously. Led to a very quick sack.
Yeah, that's what we're turning inside the guys. Can get a little bare, and you have to ask politely, because remember, they're looking for you the entire game. But as a quarterback, you've also got to have the clock running in your head when you need to get rid of the football. But this time, he had no chance there against him.
Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. They just did get the playoff as he'll look to throw. He rifles one, it's intercepted. Picked off near the 26. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding the receivers and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
And this one's going to go the long way. Losing yardage back at the 42. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
At the 42-yard line.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a second and 11. Now they'll throw here. On the gun. Firing quickly here. That's complete. And across midfield inside the 45. Now the Raiders going to run their third and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. First down, they drop to throw it. Nowhere to go. He wants to look at it. That's and his guys will set up shop midfield at the 50-yard line. So good starting field position for him here as they come up first and 10. Right at the 50-yard line. The fumble recovery. McDonald. And that is caught right sideline, but out of bounds, says Elijah. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10. Obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You've got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they were moving the ball and wearing them down.
For real.
In this case, giving up the football doesn't make them better.
And he's got a touchdown. The final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
And with that carry, he's already over 100 yards here in the first half.
And partner, you know exactly what he's saying to his teammates right now, right? Especially some play calling. Again, and again. It's not that heavy, sir. We'll take it.
Carlson now to add the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7. So we're coming out of time, and it's already a 2-touchdown game. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our AM Sports halftime report. Coach? The Rams set to receive the second half of the trail here as we resume play. Taken about 7 yards deep. So the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see today.
They may have to to change things offensively to try and slow things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because his confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
Looking to throw on second down. McDonald. And he's out of bounds. Able to take this one up to the 35. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Back-to-back good plays. Have a moment on first down. He goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Play action. It's McDonald. And he finds the tight end. They'll get 34 yards there. Obviously, they're not going to want to be right now on the score. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, if you roll like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well and get a few stops.
They'll give it here to running back. And he's able to break out one tackle, but then quickly brought down. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
It's already hot. Yeah.
Down a couple of scores, but the running game works in that situation. We'll continue to go in that direction.
What the fuck are you going to, bro?
It's David. There was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Pressure right. He'll let this go deep. Adding first shot in there. Good play. Henry Williams, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go initially, so trying to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
That's the second sack of the game, and the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
It's a 45-yard just a 1-yard return. And possession will switch hands 1st and 10. Set to begin the next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said is that don't do that again. What do you think? Yeah, I think I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, just put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play question.
To throw on second down. McDonald. He's going to air it out deep for the Woods. Last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost like the game blew their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in them so high that they believe they can get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in it. That's being tested right here. They'll come out throwing here first down. Incomplete. Really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just second down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything in the coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Third quarter from Southern Nevada. Here's a second and 10. Works it past the 50. 11 yards there, first down. They run the option first and 10. And they go backwards here. Losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. That's going to wind up with a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. Second and 13. Looked like a pretty good safe play right there. He's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Gets his guys on the front.
And so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progression, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now you get to the check down. A nice safe throw and a good one.
On the season.
You and I both know we're into a whole new realm of football because we're not just looking at tendencies anymore. We're looking at analytics. And I gotta think the analytics on 3rd and 1 say run the football.
Too long for a field goal, too short to punt that in between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. Now a shotgun snap is at Mr. Throw. And down before they're inside the 25. Defensive breakdown allows a pick up of 16 on 4th down. They'll look to throw now first down. Got a man to the stride. They get him to the ground, the cusp of the red zone after they pick up a 5 or 6.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 20-yard line.
Flush to his right.
Jesus fucking Christ, dude. You guys are not going to have any kind of cooking.
Now is Las Vegas, everybody. It's the Raiders with the lead. Football news. We get ready to start quarter number 4.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Touchdown. Trying to bust out of that losing funk, and these fans have to like this. This is the way you like it. And I know that this holds up to the game. They're going to give the fans a lot of credit being at home, getting the support. But you and I both know it goes deeper than that. They had to get it together in their own facility. Look each other in the eye and say, okay, what's it going to take to break this losing streak? And they really came together with a good week of practice. Taking about 7 yards deep. And the decision to the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taking it right out the 20.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Set to begin the next drive, the Lions offense at the line. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is working that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. At one time, we once said we were having a tough patch. This too shall pass, this too shall pass, and in fact, we kept having a rough patch. But you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. On first down, McDonald.
Another interception.
He's picked up his own 46. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again.
And they've done it not by athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they try to throw out and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
Extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28. So they throw the pick six, they'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Taking about 7 yards deep. Get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped to the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Lions offense at the line. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick six put the icing on the cake, so to speak, and that's what he was looking for Cooper Kupp there. That'll bring up second down.
We've seen that the defense has been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble picking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Once again, they'll go for the 23-yard line on second and 10. To throw again, McDonald. He'll throw complete to Cam Akers. And he's taken down the slip across the 35. 15 yards on the play, first down.
A gain of 15. First down, Rams.
Here's McDonald off of the play fake. That's complete to his tight end, Higbee. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 11 more yards there going down to first down as well.
First down, Rams.
From the shotgun, here's a give to Akers. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to second and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4 at the 45-yard line.
From the gun, it's McDonald. Gets this into the hands of the tight end, Higbee. And he's going to get their first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 29-yard line. It's a pickup of 16 there in the lead with a new set of downs. On first and 10, McDonald. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Now a handoff here to his running back. A great play there. His fifth touchdown now on the year. And the Rams are able to draw it a bit closer. It's good. It's now 35-14.
Rams 14.
So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful on the onside kick try. They'll look to throw here on first down. Flushed out. Another one. He'll let it go deep. Inside line. He was hit as he threw it there. And Ferris is incomplete.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead. But these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
They'll get only a couple down to 44. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
The Raiders on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 8. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He's going to launch this thing downfield. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching Charlie, you still taking shots like that downfield.
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because if you keep playing it around and throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
21 yards. Well done on the return. And the Rams will get it at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Set to begin the next drive. The Rams offense at the line. Even though they forced the punt defensively, still be able to hold the line out, especially at this stage of the contest. And there's nowhere. Started the 17. And now defensively they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Looking to throw on 2nd down. McDonald. And he slings it's incomplete. Cooper Kupp was his intended target. And it's 3rd down. Defensively, look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass. We just saw it. Around 200 yards passing for the game. So they've done their job on that side.
Yeah, recently I was actually watching a game where we kind of screened 5 straight games without a 200-yard game. And that was a big talk both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the pass?
And now here's another interception. Picked off at the 35.
Well.
We are this lopsided affair. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. They run with Jacobs on first down. He'll take this forward for about 5. Good game there on first down. Keeps them in a running situation.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yards, stays in bounds and keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay out there.
Not in any rush offensively.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
On 3rd down, here comes Jacobs. He's got the first down range before he's brought down at the 42. Just 4 yards in the pickup, and that's good enough to extend the drive. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now a carry for Jacobs. It's been stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Well, they'll take that every time with a lead. First down, 4th quarter, getting 8 yards. You love that.
They will take it, and you have to ask the defensive guys, why did you give it? I mean, you know the situation. You're down. Have to stop them, have to get the football back. But 8 yards on first down, it's a simple difference.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for in terms of leading the 4th quarter. This is when coaches have had a line game. They gave it a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love this part of the game. That means they're really counting on the offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
So this one is victory for the Las Vegas Raiders. And they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down.
It don't matter.
with some cars, turning it into a makeshift shrine. He was first on the scene Monday, lost his life. I want to save others. Said one morning today, I know it's the job of a police officer to run into danger. It would make the world safer for them. To that point, we're learning more about red flags and the alleged shooter's background, as well as when and how he arms himself. We're also witnessing a community in mourning. In about an hour, a candlelight vigil begins and will give you moments from when it does. Also Also tonight, new revelations about the January 6th insurrection, specifically evidence of coordination before the fact between the so-called Oath Keepers and so-called Proud Boys. And later, new developments in Democratic efforts to get a voting rights bill through the Senate, including a new threat from Republican leader Mitch McConnell of a nuclear winter if Democrats end the filibuster to pass it. A busy night ahead. First, the latest from Boulder and CNN's Terry Moore.
Successful postseason. She's 3 for 5. I've been starting out this game and seeing Aaliyah Boston spend a lot of time at the high post. I will check her out down the block first, see how Oregon State's going to try to defend her. The Oregon State team got a big win over Florida State in the opening round. They'll throw it up to Taylor.
In San Antonio, who's up Northwestern against Louisville. Evans, ACC Player of the Year, 2 seasons in a row, Steve. First quarter, 1.5 to go. Northwestern's out front by 11. Jordan Hamilton cranks a 3. Northwestern's up 16-2. Pulliam, kick it to Satterwhite. 3 is good. Northwestern up 45-7, running off. Play this game. Louisville down 7, back in it. Kiana Smith, catch and release. Louisville down just 5, around the win. Now less than 3 minutes to go in the third. Cardinal, they howled around. Dana Evans, eventually, little
I'm going to do mine backwards.
The game was back
I don't know, can you make my food? So that's
I did not say that.
Yeah,
I did not say make my food.
Smith inside. Louisville's first lead of the game. Then left. Open. And makes the free throw. Louisville leads by 5 on a 17-0 run. About 5 to go in the game. Cardinals up 2. Dana Evans, long 3 to wrap it up. Louisville, 62-53. They're on.
Go take your shower and I'll get this out of the oven. I'm out.
Well, first off, I think we're day 8 and day 10. I think this means they'll help us with laundry. So the first challenge is I won't have to wash my drawers in the sink. Hand wash them, and then I'm using the blow dryer again to make sure that I get them good and crisp. So they'll actually do some laundry for us, which is a wonderful thing.
Learned about everything in this tournament. Louisville spent the early part of the game stuck in neutral, took over after an 18-point deficit. Comeback tied to the 3rd largest in women's tournament history. Louisville making the Sweet 16 for the 4th straight time.
In Toronto, Kyle Lowry potentially playing his last game with them. Finds Pascal Siakam for 3 and Lowry behind the back. Siakam, Nuggets were down 12. Goliokic so a Euro step past the defender. Nuggets down 10. Raptors were up 6. Lowry to drive. The miss. Gets shown rebound. Finds OG Anunoby for the 3. Anunoby nails it just like I did. Siakam. You got it. Jab step. And finishes with Siakam at 20 in the first half. Raptors lead by 18-3. Lowry finished with a career-high plus-minus of plus 42, but not before this why-not deep 3. Raptors in their 9-game losing streak. Here's Kyle Lowry. He's got some fancy friends.
You guys, we have a special guest here.
You guys have any? I'm translating. I'm the translator.
No, you're not. No, you're not. I can do that, bro. Okay.
What's up, Dre? Tweet at me. At Steve Lee.
We got more for you here. Spurs, Clippers coming at you. Kawhi Leonard averaging only 26 a game against his former team. His most versus any team in the NBA. Why not get some more? Where's Leonard? Standing around? Yeah, open, and he'll hit. No. Good. Leonard making plays. Not the plays that are listed here. Leonard drilled that one down. 4 points in the quarter for Kawhi. most in the first quarter all season for the Clips. Oh, drop that offer. Zubac throws it down on Drew Eubanks, top play nominee, if we get the top play. Clippers led 67-53 at the break. Second half here, Clippers up 13. Leonard is coming to town. Yeah, hammers the dunk. 15-point Clippers lead. Kawhi doing things against his old coach here. Later in the third, LA's up 14. Leonard with a little space. He creates it, launches. 25 for him and 7 boards. Set out most of the fourth. Clippers run off 134 from 101.
On the table, Luka Doncic. So he couldn't get his pregame nap in. His
One to nine.
Grumpy. Luka just showed a leak from the fire alarm in his room on his Instagram story. Doncic's back, get out to a slow start, down 16-3. He got to his spot and misses. Tough start for Luka and the Mavs. Luka was still struggling. Usually good from there, sure. No. Luka 0 from 7 from the field to start. That's his worst start to a game in his career. Frustrated on the bench. A little Kristaps Porzingis had a hot hand trying to pick up his ball. Nice ball movement. Sets up Porzingis. Drains a 3. 17 in the first half. Kristaps. Mavs up 56-55 in the second quarter. Luka woke up coming out of halftime. Maybe he got his nap in. Dribbles down and lobs to Dorian Finney-Smith. Like the Luka we are used to seeing. Offensive board. Porzingis. Luka finished with 15, 6 of 16 from the field. Mavs up 85-73. Porzingis on this night put off for 29-9. The Mavs for a win with 28.
Why don't we throw some leisure scores for you here? My producer Evan's real big on golf. He's proud of my 85. Really did. No, yesterday. No mulligans.
Flip-flops?
At the Institute course. No, that's at San Diego. They're thinking Petco is that's only file they can find me playing golf. She plays here. Round 1 of the WBC Dell Technologies match play. Rory McIlroy. Fifth hole. Rory. Uh-oh. We have problems. Where's the ball? What have you done with the golf ball? It's in someone's swimming pool. Not a great place to hit from. He was bogey the hole. Pulled the shot. Par 5 and 12th hole. 266 out. Oh, wow. Apparently he can hit a golf ball 266 from the fairway. 8 feet away. Pick it up. He eagled that hole from the match. 6 and 5. You have a unique scoring thing, Steve. You follow that, right? Not mistaken. Jordan Spieth. Matthew Fitzpatrick Spieth. This is a drivable par 4. Oh my goodness, this is very much the Rohoff Stadium course with all those problems. Patrick Cantley's putting over there. He hits the ball in the wrong green. Tanner's like, what's going on here? It didn't really affect his putt. He came in late, but he had something to complain about quietly. Speed. Recovery shot. Yeah. Sit down, very nice. He made par. He would have the goal, not have it, but have with an element. Speed, iron shot, par 3, 17. Fancy that. You make that putt. Birdie won the match 3 and 1. He's up 3 with 1 to go. Antoine Rosner, his first PGA Tour event. Just a big block from then, Bryson DeChambeau. Rosner with a 2-up lead in the 14th hole. There's a putt that had it. Nice little roll into the clown's mouth. DeChambeau's not happy about that at all. On 18, Rosner. 1 up. Second shot on par 4. There's about 8 away from the pin. So now he has 2 putts to win this thing. But he needs just 1. Into a hole in the ground. That's a big upset over DeChambeau. Rosner wins it. 2 up.
2 extra days added to your ticket when you purchase a non-discounted 4-night 3-day Walt Disney Travel Company Groovy ticket package at select Disney Resort hotels.
Reggie Miller chose to bubble at Wendy's so he could wake up with the official breakfast of March Madness.
I always go for Wendy's. Reggie, let me in.
Kenny Smith chose somewhere else.
You know I can't break the bubble, Kenny. Oh, you serious? You're not gonna let me in. This is my Wendy's. This is everybody's Wendy's. Yeah. I made a mistake. I made the wrong choice. Wait, I gotta go for this. Stop, Reggie. Stop. Choose Wendy's. I put you right in the first place. Oh, baby.
You want to make a name for yourself in dating? Then make a name for yourself. Even if your office and bank balance are far from glamorous. That means expensing nothing but pizza. Going up against this guy and pitching your idea 100 times. No. He likes it, and you definitely love that.
Intuit QuickBooks helps small businesses be more successful. Payments, payroll, banking, and live bookkeeping. USAA insurance for members like Kate, a former Army medic, made it the flexibility to handle whatever Monday has in store and tackle 4 things at once. So when her car got hit, she didn't worry. She simply filed a claim on her USAA app and said,
I got it.
USAA insurance made the way Kate needs it. Easy. She can even pick her payment plan, so it's easy on her budget and her life. USAA. What you're made of, we're made for.
She didn't do anything wrong. She just didn't know Miller Lite had more taste and 1 more calorie than Michelob Ultra. Now, you do.
Think you're managing moderate to severe ulcerative colitis with Crohn's disease? I did, until I realized something was missing. Me. My symptoms were keeping me from being there for him. So I talked to my doctor, and Humira is for people who still have received Crohn's symptoms after trying other medications. And Humira helps people achieve remission and relax, so you can experience few or no symptoms.
Humira can lower your ability to fight infections. Serious and sometimes fatal infections, including tuberculosis and cancers, including lymphoma, have happened, as have blood, liver, and nervous system problems, serious allergic reactions, and new or worsening heart failure. Tell your doctor if you've been to areas where certain viral infections are common, and if you've had TB, hepatitis B, or Crohn's infections, or have flu-like symptoms or sores. Don't start Humira if you have an infection.
Be there for you and them. Ask your gastroenterologist about Humira. With Humira, remission is possible.
Old Trapper Beefs. Extreme drinks.
See you at the top cookers.
See you at the top, suckers.
Old Trapper. What's your beef?
Following play set the standard by which all plays shall be measured. Alabama, North Alabama playing some college softball for you here. Georgia Lamb puts it to center. Alyssa Brown. It's endorsed by Fred McGriff. Nice little play in center. Alabama was at 5-0.
And on some college baseball, UCSB and Middle Georgia State. Now, coming up, you want to hear this call from a young fella named Dylan Kearns. He's a student of former ESPN Gus Ramsey at the Dan Patrick School of Sportscasting.
That pitch is hit. Moving over is Terrell. I can stop looking to the second baseman. Barehand by Ambrose. And it gets him out. What a play there. Somebody dial up Bristol, Connecticut for that one.
Oh, that call's been answered. Dylan Kearns getting it done in full sail.
You can't stop Dylan. You can only hope to contain him. Boston College in Northeastern playing a little college field hockey for you. Margot Carlin out of midair knocks it on in. Boston College wins it 7-3.
For college baseball for you at 7, it's Liberty and Virginia. We do not know the play-by-play person. Addie Burrow flying about territory. Aaron Anderson going over, and he'll flip out and make the grab.
People watching World Cup qualifiers, France and Ukraine, the beautiful game. Antoine Griezmann just screams that thing on in. Find your shape. Banks in a goal. This game sadly would end tied at 1-1.
Clippers and Spurs. Kawhi Leonard finds Ivica Zubac down low for the slam. Look at Zubac. Clippers won big, 134-101.
Lacrosse for you, Lafayette. Against Drexel. Holman Crab. Backhanded in. Why do we put the set up on this kid? He's trying to call something.
You better get your stuff out of the oven.
24.
UCF in Florida at 3. Carissa Ornelas. Deep drive to the left. Get out of town. Carissa Ornelas. Punch hitting. Walk off. UCF upsets Florida.
Going hand to hand with Van Pelt. The universe is wrong. Angels, Royals get rid of the opening regular season. Jose Iglesias. What a physical. What a body. Bueno. Big play. He's ready to go. Angels win this thing 4-2. What play was better than that, I asked?
The Jordan Nixon play is how we run on Sports Center tonight. Time winding down. Tied. We're in overtime. Florida in the lane goes Glass. Jordan Nixon and Texas A&M. That's how they advance to the Sweet 16 with the overtime victors.
We are all done. Scott Van Pelt doing his thing over on the ESPN regular. Our time has concluded.
I feel like we cut into Van Pelt's audience. Like his ratings are going to take a hit at the top.
Right, but he's shown that same game you led with. Ridiculous finish. Enjoy your night and your life.
The thing about freedom is, freedom has no limits. There's no such thing as too many adventures or too many unforgettable moments. There will never be too many stories to write or too many memories to live. But when it comes to a vehicle that will be there for it all, there's only one.
You are strong, brilliant, one of a kind. That's just your style. Your radiance should shine the same way you do. Shop exclusive styles from our collection, including Vera Wang Love, Enchanted Disney, Endless Brilliance, and so much more. Shop online for virtual consulting and ask about our zero down special finance with the Diamond Credit Card. Exclusively at Zales, the Diamond Store.
A place for Popeye's chicken sandwich, the second, freshly hand-dyed chicken, crunchy pickles, creamy mayo, and buttery brioche buns. The only thing better than how it sounds is how it tastes.
Are you a backpack packer snacker, a motivating a dog slacker snacker, or a midnight movie attacker watcher snacker? Sargento Balance brings a perfectly balanced snack any time of day.
Sargento, we're real
And you're often tired during the day, you could be missing out on amazing things.
I'll be in here.
For an iPad application.
I am on TV.com lower now. Here's something that's crazy there. We know that when it comes to computer companies.
Good luck, dude.
Humiliating. Bro.
Power of company, a lot of things, and it was shoot, but they do it so bad. It was a dream for me to do it. So it just
So bright, and he was.
Back he goes for 13-7. Game was tied at the half. Fourth quarter, Magic down 2. Nikola Vucevic can't get in that space. He goes for 27. He seems to more often than not. 1 point lead late for the Magic, attacking the rim. Goes Booker, he's fouled, makes both free throws. Suns have a 1 point lead. Fournier, what a shot, scoop with a flip off glass. He goes for 21, Magic lead by 1, Suns. Drop one last play, you got 3.5. Booker, scoop, no. He had 25, 7, and 7, but it's the Magic who get a 1 point victory. Kawhi, back in San Antonio, Clips taking on the Spurs. Kawhi averaging nearly 26 points a game against his former team. That's the most versus any team in the NBA. Clippers, early on, George. Ball movement starts with him and ends up in the corner with Kawhi. And Leonard throwing the defense. There's DeJounte Murray. That's not going to work. Crawling the court for Kawhi. They got a big lead and would get bigger. Oh, my. He gets a Zubats with a throwdown. Drew Eubanks ends up on the wrong end of that one. It's a 14-point Clipper lead. Early in the second, Kawhi. Again, like playing Nerf with your big brother. 25 and 7, Zubats. After we see Kawhi one more time. I'm just excited because I've said forever that Lou Williams is one of my favorite players. Been a bucket forever. He hits that one for 3. And then Lou with 16 off the bench. The Clippers cruise to a 134-101 victory over the Spurs. And what's significant about this night is that Lou Williams has reached the 15,000-point milestone. Nearly 13,000 of those have come off the bench. That's the most by any player since Starks were first recorded 50 years ago, cementing his case as arguably the greatest six-man in NBA history. Jamal Crawford, who should still be in the league, Del Curry, the only others with 10,000 bench points. Possibly Kyle Lowry's final game for the Raptors. Adrian Wojnarowski standing by to give us some up-to-the-minute trade talk. Updates. Raptors dropped 9 straight. Kyle Lowry. Siakam for 3. Raptors off a great shooting start. The Raptors are up big. Only Jokic there, keeping the Nuggets within 10, and Lowry. Floater no, gets his own rebound, sets up OG Anunoby. The Raps are up 9. Siakam would score 20 in the first half. The Raps would lead by 18 at the half. And it would be an easy victory which stops the losing skid as the Raps up 23. Lowry would finish with a career-high plus-minus of 42. Raps had 24 3-pointers. That's a franchise record. Siakam at 27, 8, 6. Jokic 20, 10, and 5. Maybe that's the end. They welcome in Adrian Wojnarowski, who's really just getting this thing going because obviously Thursday's the big day in the NBA. And Kyle Lowry's got suitors. I know that there's a market for him, and I'm just curious how many people we're talking about that are angling for the Raptors star.
Scott, it's significant. And listen, there are teams who think about the idea of trading for him and then perhaps signing him this summer when he's a free agent. And then there's those who look at him perhaps as a rental. And so the Raptors are sifting through all of those offers, along with those from Norman Powell. And I got a little trade for you here, Scott. Hold on.
Here we go. Here we go. Breaking news. Woj bump. I knew something was happening. You started looking at your phone, getting all nervous.
I know. I don't ever do that with you. It's a small one. Detroit is trading DeLon Wright to the Kings for guard Corey Joseph and 2 second-round picks, I'm told. So that's a tip-off here. We're past midnight. It is trade deadline day. And that's one to
Woj, you're tweeting that. You're tweeting that because you have more Twitter followers than the people watching us, and it's important to you got to have that timestamp. I know how the currency works with you guys. But if we go back to Lowry and maybe to a lesser degree Gordon, how much are those two and those two teams, Toronto and Orlando, kind of slowing down the dominoes from falling across the league because everybody's waiting to find out what happens there?
exactly it, Scott. And I talked to a lot of frustrated team executives, general managers this afternoon, tonight, who really are just waiting. And the action largely is not going to start, and you're not going to see the floodgates open until those bigger deals are off the board. And so Orlando and Toronto, they really hold a lot of the leverage on this trade deadline. And as long as those deals are still not done, well, you may see a lot of the other deals held up. But once you see those bigger deals go off the board, you're going to see a lot of action. I think there'll be a lot of activity tomorrow.
Well, John, say goodbye, and we'll see you in the morning, but you screwed this up for later with that whole live tweeting of the trade, so we're probably going to have to talk again before you get to go to bed. So just, I'll talk to you later. I guess I'll have to put it that way. Thank you, man. Okay.
Thank you, Scott.
Both Bob Live. First. Still to come on SportsCenter. Jazz first to top the West. And the Suns, maybe catch. We'll get Tim Legler's thoughts on what they might need to add. Sweet 16 set, San Antonio for insight into the field. Lucky McGraw, Hall of Famer, bringing decades of experience and understanding to the show. And who watch in Indiana, the top 10 NBA prospects in the Sweet 16. SportsCenter from DC this week's start.
Once in a blue moon happened more than once in a blue moon. Brew with Valencia Orange Peel for a taste beyond the ordinary. Reach for the moon. Wealth is your first big investment. Worth is partner to help share the load. Wealth is saving a little extra. Worth is knowing it's never too late to start. Or too early. Wealth helps you retire. Worth is knowing why. Principal, for all it's worth.
This spring, check out a new Hyundai SUV. It's the upgrade you've been looking for. Only at the Hyundai Spring Upgrade event.
Get 0% APR for 60 months on select vehicles, plus 0 payments for 90 days. Hurry, sale ends soon.
Get 5 home swings for $1 with any handcrafted burger. Only at
$5 get stuff done. And now, when you purchase $5 at Kingston, you win cash prize with complete rules and how to enter. Visit 5UGN.com. $5 the official sponsor of Getting Stuff Done.
Customizes your car insurance. Pay for what you need and get. No need. Only pay for what you need. Liberty. New handcrafted quesadilla at Chipotle. It's a whole new way to adobo chicken, a whole new way to guac, and a whole new way to order. Because it's only in the app or online. The new quesadilla. It's a whole new way to Chipotle.
Oh, look at me. My delivery's here. Got birdseed bread, birdseed butter, and an 87-pound bag of birdseed. Enjoy. And that's just lunch.
Get more from your neighborhood. DoorDash.
I want a convenience store delivery for Super Kroger.
Yeah, he said just put it there.
Perfect timing.
Get more from your neighborhood. DoorDash.
Utah's cooled off a bit since their torrid start. Still hold the best record in the NBA. The Nets have been on fire, but didn't have Durant or Kyrie or Harden on Wednesday. Awesome. This should be good if you're Utah. In the very early going, Mike Conley with a steal. Now a bit later, it's already a 13-4 game. Conley for 3. And the Jazz are off the way. Donovan Mitchell, bottoms. Later the first, Mitchell, again for 3. Conley and Mitchell outscored the Nets 22-17. It wouldn't get better. Down 22. Royce O'Neal, let's run. Left hand finger roll. Jazz up 23. Mitchell on the drive. Nets trail by 25 at the half, their largest deficit at the half this season. Jazz up 35. Boyan Bogdanovic, Mitchell 3. He had 27, 7, 6, 6 rebounds. It's the worst loss of the season for the Nets. But again, you don't play people because you don't care. Whatever. Hawks are 8-1 under Nate McMillan. Coming off that one loss, they were in Sacramento to play the Kings. First half belonged to De'Aaron Fox. Lot of stuff belongs to De'Aaron Fox. Not to play. Through the entire Hawks defense, 1, 2, and 3, the hard way. Ball finds Fox. He goes through the contact. Oh, that could have been an and 1, too. He had 24 in the first half. This is his highest scoring in the first half of his career. Close down the stretch. Hawks trailing by 6. Trae Young, float game, 4-point game. Hawks trailing by 3. What part of the logo should I shoot from? The S. Oh, high game. Under a minute to go. Kings take a 2-point lead on free throws. Trae Young. Who's that off? Well, it's off Fox. But a good play to stop a layup attempt. Got 1.3. Gallinari for the tie. No. Young goes for 29. Fox for 37. Sacramento. It's a 2-point win. Winners tournament has got its Sweet 16. Got for those Maryland Terrapins and lead the nation in scoring. Angel Reese, 19. Edie Collins, 13. Katie Benson, floater, just 100. Just 100. 164. They're taking on Texas in the Sweet 16. Oregon, 60, taking on Georgia. Sedona Prince, turnaround good, ducks up 3. Again, it's Prince. Player, 22, under a minute to go. Diarra Sabali attacks and scores, 15 for Sabali, and teammates mob Prince after the interview as they move on to take the winner of Louisville and Northwestern. Northwestern seeking its first Sweet 16 appearance in either the men's or women's tournament. Northwestern, early, and this is a bit of a stunner. Lauren Satterwhite. Wow. 18-point lead for Louisville is on the comeback. Deanna Smith there hits. Cards now within 5. It's Smith again. Oh! Over the top. Not done, but same 2 points. First lead for Louisville. Illigan Lind. The and 1. They win by 9. Afterwards. Coach Jeff Walls, can we get some cleaning done?
What are the challenges leading up to 7 o'clock on Sunday night in San Antonio?
Well, first off, I think we're day 8 and day 10, I think, is when they'll help us with laundry. So the first challenge is I won't have to wash my drawers in the sink. Hand wash them, and then I'm using the blow dryer to make sure that I get a good crisp. So they'll actually do some laundry for us, which is a wonderful thing.
We're coaching some folks the laundry taken care of. The Sweet 16 now set. Louisville set to face Oregon in the next round. No team lower than the 6th seed has reached the Sweet 16. Missouri State, the only representative from outside the 6 major conferences. Pleased to welcome in a Hall of Famer, Muffet McGraw, here to help us, I guess, create the headlines first, Muffet, for what we've seen. On the men's side, they're pretty obvious. It's the Pac-12 and the double-digit seeds dominating. If you were in charge of giving the headlines for what we've got on the women's side in the Sweet 16, what do you got for us?
I think it's the underclassmen, the story of what these young players are doing. Just today we saw Jordan Nixon, a sophomore from Texas A&M, get 35, including the game winner. We saw Caitlin Clark from Iowa get 35 and take 5 seed in Iowa. She's just a freshman. But the big story is this weekend on Saturday, we're going to have the best 2 freshmen in the country playing each other when we see Paige Beckers from UConn playing Caitlin Clark from Iowa.
It was so cool to hear Paige telling Holly Rowe how, they're friends, people try to pit them against each other, but now they get a chance to get out there and play, and they've both been spectacular all year long. Now, Rebecca Lowe told me before the tournament she felt like, absent a truly dominant team, there was a feeling that this was perhaps more open than some women's tournaments have been. Having seen these teams play thus far, who do you feel has been most dangerous?
I gotta say Baylor. I think they have been dominant. They are a team that's scoring just at will, scoring 90, 95 points and just dominating from the tip. I mean, no team has even been in a game with them. Maryland's another team that's doing a lot of scoring. Both teams are averaging 90, 95 points. A lot of the other teams have been really good scoring, so I like those two. I like their offense. They're in different brackets. We're hopefully going to see that Baylor-UConn matchup at the end.
The Sedona Prince video, in so many ways, gave everybody that didn't understand the inequities between the men's and women's game a visual, something to look at to ask, how is this even possible? So in an odd way, Muffin, is there something to be celebrated in people finally getting to see what you all have dealt with for far too long, Frank?
It really is. And, pictures worth 1,000 words. You said it. When you see that visual, it's such a stark contrast to what the men are being offered and what the women are being offered. And it just shows you, when you turn to the games and you watch a women's court that is at a college campus that has the college logo, the men's three-point line, the women's three-point line, the volleyball lines, and all of that conference logo all around. You don't even see the NCAA tournament. You turn on the men's game, you see that nice shiny logo that we're not allowed to use called March Magic. So I think that visual, is really helping us.
Well, and you know so well, having celebrated a couple of these titles, how much it represents. I can't help but look behind you at all the hardware and the incredible moments that you and your teams have celebrated. We look forward to seeing how things progress from here. I can't apologize. I'm rooting for that team on the lower left. We'll see if the Lady Terps can keep the score the way they are. Maybe they can hang another banner at College Park. But thanks so much for your time. We look forward to talking again, all right?
Thank you.
On the way, trying to take their game to the next level. The NBA-ready prospects you'll be watching in the men's tournament, the Sweet 16. Schmitz is on the way.